Hello, this is a quick video about how to create a list and attach the list to a field in the registry. So the first thing you need to do is come into General Configuration, and then you go into Lists, and we're going to create a new list. The name of this is going to be Yes or No. That can obviously be whatever you want it to be, and obviously typed correctly as well. So we can create that list at that point. There are no values in this list, so that we need to put them into entries. Now, in audience views terms, when we add an entry, you have a key column and an English column. And generally speaking, we use binary or numbers for these. So 1 equals yes, 0 equals no, etc. But we can have the key say exactly what we want. So I'm going to call this yes and the label yes. Then I'm going to add an entry and call that no, and that's no. And we're going to apply to save those changes, and the list is now updated. The reason we put the key here, you can have it as binary if you're happy with that. When you come to BI and make an extraction, then it will either come out as a 1 or a 0, so it can be a little bit confusing. So creating your own yes/no list can help and make sure that the key is actually the words yes and no. So that's the list created. So we now just need to go into the registry, and we're going to go into, in this example, the business objects, and we're going to go into TS order BO, and then we're going to scroll down and come into the gifts section, because we want to put this assigned to marketing data 1, which is going to be a yes no for gift aid. So here is the node. We know that we're in the right place. This is the field that we're interested in. Right now it's readable and writable no, which is fine for this purpose. But this is the list line. So we click on the magnifying glass and we can go and search for the words yes or no. So as you can see, there's two in there. The yes, no, the bottom one is the one that comes with audience view, and the yes or no is the one I've just created. So that's the one I want to select. Click OK and click apply. So I'm just going to make this readable and writable very quickly. So that's all done. If I now come into customer services and I go and choose a gift, here's my Marina Theatre donation, add that to the order, and what you'll notice here is that this marketing data 1 is now appeared, and it's got a yes/no list attached to it. So the marketing data 1, the list and the label in the registry just needs to be configured to what you wanted to say. You can copy and paste that in from another source, but that's where it will appear. So you will automatically be taken to this screen in the desktop, and then online that also happens when you try to proceed through the shopping cart, and then they get the message and they get the data 1 to say that's a gift aid is applicable on this order. So the next part of it, you want everybody to be able to make a selection to either to say yes or no. So we want to make this a mandatory field, so it's a very quick and easy process. Again, registry, back to that same field, and we're just going to put the optional of no. So it's mandatory field, and that will put the little red asterisk next to that button. So that's the registry updated. And what should happen is if I just refresh this page, that will then come through if I now add another gift. And you can now see that it's select one and it's a mandatory field, and they're the options for us. Hope that makes sense. Give us a shout if you get any problems.